Alright, what is going on, everyone? It is Super here, and welcome to another Injustice 2 video. And today we're going to be talking a little bit more about some new tweets from Ed Boon, possibly hinting at some new characters. You guys know that Ed Boon, every time he tweets out, it brings some sort of speculation to characters who he acknowledges, because obviously he gets hundreds of tweets every single day. So the fact that he acknowledges specific ones, unless they're completely like joke answers, always brings a question to that, like, oh, is this character gonna be in, etc., etc. You guys know I like to keep you updated anyways on all things Ed Boon, except for what he's eating for lunch, because he never tweets it out. Come on, Ed, I want to know, what do you eat during your lunch break? Tweet at me, please. All right, so let's get started here. First tweet here is the perfect example of what we're going to see in the new gear system for Injustice 2 as far as guest character appearances through the gear system. So here's the tweet right here. Someone asked Ed Boon, do you think we could possibly see a Godspeed costume for the Flash? And Ed Boon responded, love that costume. And you guys know the gear system is going to allow for guest appearances, so you're gonna see a lot of the speedsters from like the Flash universe probably be included in the Flash's gear costumes. For example, Zoom, let's see, Godspeed right here. This costume looks awesome. Kid Flash is probably gonna have one. So all these characters that are similar to the Flash that could be done in, let's just say, a reskin costume for him, that is the perfect example of what we're going to be seeing in the gear system for many characters. So I'm really looking forward to see what they're going to do with all the characters. The Flash, I know he has awesome costumes, and I've actually done a Flash gear costume wish list. I'll leave it linked in the description if you guys missed that. There's so many sick costumes that the Flash could have. So moving on here, another tweet. If you made a horror-based fighting game, what would be considered a guest character? And then Ed Boon responded, Scorpion and Batman. So if they were to make a horror movie character, horror character fighting game, they would definitely put in guest characters, and he would classify them as, being from the DC universe, Batman and MK universe. I really want to see this game. Ed, please make it happen. I know that they have the bread and butter right now with Mortal Kombat and Injustice, but if they make a horror movie icons fighting game, that is going to be awesome. I know, because it's fucking NetherRealm. They know how to make amazing games. So I would like throw my money at my computer screen if that would ever happen. Will that ever happen in the future? Who knows? Never say never. But the likelihood of it happening is probably very slim. But I do like contemplating the possibility of playing all my favorite horror movie icons in one game. I know there's Terror Drone out there, but I'm talking about a NetherRealm made fighting game. That would be awesome. So moving on here, this is actually a character that a lot of people have been telling me that they want in the game. So the tweet goes, it would be unjust to not add Hawkman in Injustice 2. And then Ed Boon's response is just, I get it, unjust. And let me know what you guys think about Hawkman being in Injustice 2. Would you guys like to see him in the game? Maybe either on the regular 28 character roster, maybe DLC down the road. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I would not want to see Hawkman replace someone that could potentially be like a really cool character. I know there's going to be Hawkman fans out there and Hawkgirl fans, stuff like that. But I would rather see someone else. But let me know, of course, your opinion in the comment section. So moving on here, we have another Spawn tweet. So someone tweeted at Ed Boon with this screenshot saying, make the right call, #Spawn for Injustice 2. And it's a picture of Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and a Mortal Kombat like series bundled in with Spawn. Or I guess Spawn bundled in with those movies. That is really, really weird. Everything there is MK based except for Spawn. And I remember Ed Boon trolling with this, box set of movies before, saying pretty much, oh, Spawn is in, or why would Spawn be included in Mortal Kombat, movie package. And he's tweeted this before, hinting at Spawn being an MK, and it never happens. But I do think that Spawn has a way bigger chance of making it in Injustice 2 based on, some of the tweets that Ed Boon has said and the polls, etc., etc. There's been a lot more action with Spawn and Injustice 2 before the game's even out. So I think he's going to be in the game. It's just, I thought this was a funny tweet because Ed Boon has used this very same box set picture to troll in the past with Playing With Our Hearts and Spawn and MK. So moving on here, could we possibly see Poison Ivy for Injustice 2? Definitely possible, said Ed Boon, and I've already called that I do think that Poison Ivy will make it into Injustice 2. It depends on whether she's going to make the regular roster or will she be DLC. If Catwoman returns in the regular roster, I guarantee you guys that they will complete the Gotham City Sirens and Poison Ivy will be in the main roster. I guarantee you guys, if Catwoman ends up being in Injustice 2, maybe revealed before Poison Ivy, I guarantee you Poison Ivy will be in the game. But I don't think they would leave her out of this one, man. She's too much of a popular female DC character to be left out of 2 Injustice games. So here we go. Last tweet comes from Mr. Trabuku. I'm sorry, I probably butchered the hell out of that name. But anyways, his tweet goes, "Hey Ed, any chance of having Firestorm on Injustice 2?" And Ed Boon responded, "A chance? Yes." And Firestorm, I'm not really too familiar with the Flash universe. I know he's primarily a character in the Flash universe. Of course, he comes out of many comic books, but his moveset, I guess, is fire-based, and I'm not sure we have one of those characters yet for Injustice 2, or did we even have one in the first Injustice? I can't think of one off the top of my head, but it would be really, really sick to see him. I think the way he looks and his costume isn't like the most eye-catching at first, but I could definitely see potential with that character and the gear system, and I think his they could definitely make his moveset really, really interesting. So let me know what you guys think about Firestorm possibly being in Injustice 2. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Any more news, any more teases, tweets from Ed Boon, you guys know, come back to the channel because I'll keep you guys updated. So that's gonna be it. I will catch you guys next time. What's going on, guys? It's Super here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys subscribe or check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.